Hi everyone, it's James from Eurovision Ireland back for a brand new series of reviewing two. New mic, new venue, and of course 37 new songs heading to the Eurovision Song Contest, which is taking place in Basel in Switzerland this year. Now, you know the drill by now. I'm not going to spend ages talking through all the songs, 15-minute reaction videos, no one's got time for that. This is just 2 minutes on my thoughts of all the songs heading to the contest, what I like, what I think they can improve on, and as always, never any hate, just a difference of opinion. So sit back, relax, let's be united by music in Switzerland, and let's see what the Eurovision Song Contest 2025 has in store for us. Let's take a look at our hosts, Switzerland, Zoe May and Voyage. Now, Switzerland won last year in Malmo, hosting this year in Basel. Hosting is always interesting because the host entry, of course, doesn't have to go through the formality of semi-finals. So they can be a bit different in their approach, and I think Voyage does just that. Musically, it's very soft, it's very gentle. Zoe has a beautiful voice, it sort of rolls, it's very lyrical, the music lilts nicely, so, as a package, it all works really well. I think had this to go through a semi-final, I'd worry that it's maybe a touch too gentle, especially if it's a televote-only semi-final. But I think because she's already in the final, we don't need to worry about that too much. As I said, as a package, it works well together. I would like to have seen a little bit more musical variation in there. There's a moment where this really beautiful, really dramatic sort of tango rhythm kicks in just towards the end. And when that started, I thought, oh, wow, we're really going to have something special, a really big crescendo here. And it didn't quite get there, which was disappointing. I would like to have seen that sort of come in sooner and sort of build on that, so we sort of are taken on the voyage of the song and as it grows. That being said, I think the fact that she can sing so beautifully, a jury is going to reward that. So the fact that she doesn't have to appeal to a televote audience too much to get to a final, no problem. I suspect this is going to do well with the juries. Televote, I'm not so sure. I think it's strong enough, though, to avoid what we see with a lot of host entries, which is where they fall quite near the bottom of the pile. And I don't think that's necessarily anything to do with music. I think that's more like, okay, we know the contest is here, let's see what everyone else is doing. And I think that's why people sometimes sort of forget to vote for the host nation. Lisa Jane, All Out Eurovision, argued to me. She said, oh, but, Italy's host entry did well. Sweden's host entry did well. I was like, look who you're talking about. Those are the countries that always do well. Could Switzerland do a top 10 finish at their own contest? I think in maybe one of the lower spots they could do. But yeah, as home entries go, I think this is a very solid effort.